Alright everyone, we're back again. This is BodyGuard the Gorilla Guide, showing you a little exclusive sneak peek of the test, kind of what's being tested right now and being developed. This is the current map. We got a very nice forest here, easy to lose track of people and zombies. Very easy to actually not notice a zombie. We've got kind of an outline of the military base, and I've been told this is the F-35, I believe, that's going to be doing airstrikes. It's currently just kind of sitting here. This won't be part of the full game, it's just sitting there. But that will be what comes across the screen to do airstrikes. We've got a little mock-up of the hospital here. Some outlines of different houses and everything. You know, just kind of fillers for now. And you can see where they're starting to make the little driveways and everything for civilian cars, and they're starting to make little backyard areas so they can put dogs and stuff later. So there's that future-proofing there. Got a little park area down the middle there, and this is the new jail. At least this is, the end progress of it. We got this nice little guard box here, and if we look at the guard box, we see, it's got a nice little door. Perfect area for, say, a zombie to just run right through there and get shot right in the face with a shotgun. Lots of open space in here, lots of initial guards. But, it's a good space. Got a nice little open area. Looks like they're starting work on this little runway area for the airport. And out here, we do have some models of civilian cars. I think they're just doing, scale and everything, because you had a little medic out here, which looks like they're probably using him for a reference, but yeah, these aren't drivable, no one can interact with them, they're just there, just like that plane over there, the jet, just over there. Got a nice little gas station, little convenience store, grocery store, and then this looks like one of the, more like a Walmart type, superstore or appliance store. Maybe actually just a furniture store here, because, this is all furniture here. All in all, very nice little setup. We do have some new features to show off here. Let's see, we've got the infected states. Let's get a nice lineup of everyone who can be infected. Well, medic's just going to be here, but he's going to have a gun out because he can't be infected. And Raider. Now, if they have shields out, they can't be infected. So, we're just going to do, one zombie each. Now, you'll notice each of these guys is now infected. They're all bloody, they're bleeding out. These guys are my favorite because they turn red and everything. And they'll keep making that blood, so you can kind of track them as they walk around and bleed out. Now, everyone but the Raider can be healed and have their infection removed. Raider, though, since he's been kind of a bad boy, he doesn't get that option. But we can put up some shields around him for when he does turn. Now, the civilian also has a reworked infected state. We'll see they look all bloodied now. So we'll go over heal him up too. They no longer do a draw to them just because, there tends to be a lot of civilians. Probably going to impact performance there pretty badly. We got two guys here with shields just to kind of show you what happens. Like you can see, the zombie attacks them, but because they've got that shield, they just bounce right off. They'll still get hurt, but they won't actually die from it. And just another little thing I like here, each person has a colored health bar. White for the medics, blue for police, green for military, orange for the raiders. They've all got their own ones now. Let's see, anything else in here? We also got the new way that the zombies actually move. So I'm just going to put some barricades up here, which those are resized now. So they're roughly the size of a road. Perfectly fitting there. And if we put, say, one zombie, and we put a civilian in here, we'll see him actually, like, make lunging motions like that. Where he'll just get, like, a quick little speed boost to run after them. Just like that. The idea being, they can lunge around a corner and get a bite off. You know, they're a threat now just because of the infection. They can, you know, lunge out and get you with that bite. So if these guys, if I sent one of these cops in, chances are they would get bit by the lunging zombie. Which we'll just let that kind of play out there. We'll probably come back and just find him dead soon because he's gonna turn, we just don't know when. We've got all of our vehicles in. All of them are looking nice and resized. Not too much has changed with them. Let's see. Yeah, everything else for the most part has remained the same. You will notice that gunfire, they do less shots now, but the shots do more damage. Oh, there we go. He just turned. But yeah, everything is coming along very nicely here. The infecting everyone is a very big change, just because if we say, let's just drop some zombies over here just for the sake of it. Get some in the buildings. Get a nice little outbreak. And let's get rid of this. And you can kind of see a lot more of them just lunging at the humans as they go. We'll let them, you know, get their firing out. And admittedly, this is the slowest speed the zombies can go. This is 0.1 speed. And even now, they'll get up close, and just like that one nearly... Oh, someone just got bit by a lunger while they were reloading. Looks like we got 2 bit, so now if those two, say if that Humvee got destroyed behind them, which it's probably taken a decent bit of a beating, or say a horde, like how those few just like popped in there, cut you off from it. Not much of a beating taken that time, but over the course of an outbreak, this thing can get overrun pretty easily. They can go back in to be healed, or they can have a medic come and heal them. So just drop a medic. If you're not going to just be dropping stuff on top of them, they would have to go all the way back to one of these areas to get a medic. Or that ambulance would have to drive through. And being an ambulance, more likely that it can get just busted up by a horde. Another interesting thing I've noticed in this, they don't always get out with the same weapon anymore. Or at least the police tend to not to. Okay, apparently that's not going to do it now, but every once in a while I see them get out with shotguns and stuff. But now we can see some guys getting infected over there, so just to kind of do a proof of concept, I'm going to put the medic out over here, and we're going to call in a helicopter and see if we can't lower how many people come in infected. Because usually this is how you lose, you know, your landing areas. A few people come in infected. And just for the heck of it, let's infect some more. Of which, it's a lot easier to tell infected civs without the blood on them now. But as you see them go by, you'll start seeing them get cured by the doctor there, which will help immensely, meaning your doctors are a lot more useful, because every one of those can now... Oh, no, apparently he missed a few. That was actually pretty interesting there. But yeah, that covers a lot of it. I might be doing another one if there's anything I missed, which there probably is. But at the very least, I plan on doing a few more of these, maybe a few scenarios in this. But I'll go and let you guys go. Hope you like what you're seeing here, but as you can see, infection is a lot more prevalent here and a lot easier to lose people. And the zombies, even with that low lunge speed, you know, this is the lowest speed. You know, they can't get any slower than this. And they can still get a few nips off. And I did leave that, yeah, military team and everything's still alive over there, but that's also them with only 100 aggression and no aerials. Everything else is pretty much the same right now. You will notice that the map it looks a lot larger, and it can actually handle a lot more being thrown at it. Let's just paint a ton of zombies here just to see what this can handle. We're just now dropping frames, and even then we're still kind of holding. Put some more out there. Still at 59. We got almost 2,000, and we're still holding above 40 frames. So yeah, this has had a lot of optimizations. See, the other thing you'll notice a lot more is blood. Before, if someone got bit or anything, you know, the blood would be there, but as soon as you would scroll off, it would actually just go away. Now it stays significantly longer. And you can see that little area is working perfect there. Have this guy run up so he can get nommed on a bit. They don't bleed nearly as much right now, just because, you know, zombie bites start the red blood instead of the dark red instead of the light red. But you can still see where they die. And the other thing, if you find any civilians, slap a few here. When you select civilians, they now actually just turn green instead of... Okay, apparently I'm just having no luck today, so find the civilians over here. And you'll see when you select them, they just turn green instead of drawing the circle. It's another little optimization they included there. And not sure if I showed you yet, they also added that the health bar shrinks both sides now. They had to do a new health bar there because the old one wasn't wanting to work right after all their changes recently. And here you can kind of see where, you know, just hordes of zombies can just be wandering in here, very hidden. And I think we can actually see random blood splotches out here where they've been hunting civilians still. So the blood stays a lot longer. Well, I think that is just about it. If you guys got any questions or you want to see anything specific, just let me know. I'll go on and let you go, and I'll keep making more videos for you guys.